thanks for joining me for another episode of What's That All About? So, it may seem odd for me as an atheist to be researching a place like, rather an entity like the Vatican in any way, shape, or form, but just because it doesn't land in my wheelhouse or, it doesn't mean I don't want to know about it. Okay. It's like, just like knowledge is power, right? I don't want to ever speak about something that I'm ignorant about. So I like to learn as much as I can. And I think we're all a little bit like that, just curious beings. But I'll go anywhere, by by the way, where there's a conspiracy theory possible. And the Vatican archives have quite a few. I'm so sure that there's a lot of wiggle room for these, but I still wanted to share them with you because if you are a believer or a Catholic or whatever, I just, I'd love to hear your thoughts if you want to leave a comment, but no pressure. So the first one that really rocked my world, I was really surprised to read this. They have a claim, people, conspiracy theorists. There's a claim that Jesus Christ didn't exist. Have you heard that? I, I couldn't believe it. There were reports that the archives contain communication between Emperor Nero and St. Paul regarding the existence or lack thereof of Jesus. Again, I say this as a precursor. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you what I learned as I read about these things. Um, Another interesting conspiracy theory that the Vatican archives holds proof of the existence of extraterrestrials. I have heard this one before, and I'm sure you have too, especially with the current activity in the world in the last decade or so surrounding just it's definitely become more mainstream conversation, and I know the Pope's even brought it up and said things like, maybe we should be prepared for other beings to come down. So I see the value in this one quite easily, actually. It's said that in the archives, they have proof by way of extraterrestrial skulls that have been recovered. I would be fascinated to see that, but what I read is you have to be a scholar of at least 75 years of age. So I don't know if that still holds true, but that is what I am led to understand, which it's fine. But, that's still a extraterrestrial skulls. Uh, they also say that with that goes hand in hand that the Vatican is working with these beings to put computer chips on in everyone on Earth. Mm, call bullshit on that, I think. Wouldn't you? I'm no fool. I may be a little gullible and open minded, but even that one tips the scales for me. So I don't know. Now, this next theory relates to the three secrets of Fatima. I have heard quite a bit about this, but not like this. So it's believed to be a secret document hidden within the archives, the third secret, right? Um, in 1917, these three children from Portugal, this is the usual story, received prophecies, okay? One of which witnessed by thousands of people. You know, I saw the clippings of that. That's crazy. The supposed suppression of the third secret fueled rumors, though. Anything that you're going to suppress and that you're going to say you're going to hold back any information on, it is going to generate rumors and, create this swirl of suspicion. It's human nature, right? It really is. It's supposed there's rumors that it could have the contents could be in regards to a nuclear holocaust, a natural disaster. It's all these massive world changing things. Okay. The list goes on and on about what it could possibly be. But, you know, the Vatican, it's believed that the Vatican still hasn't really released all the information. And I don't think we should ever expect to get it personally. And as a non obviously religious person, I don't really care one way or the other, but for other people it could be something that means a great deal to them. So I hope for your sake that they do someday let that information out for you. Now, this next one's so disturbing that I really hope it's not true. Please, please, please tell me it's not true. Some conspiracy theorists have reported that the Vatican archives contains the largest collection of pornography in the world. Now, from what I have heard, Jesus, all I can think of is the movie Spotlight right now. And with all those Catholic priests that hurt those poor boys, that I just, ugh, makes me sick. And unfortunately, Copenhagen's Museum of Erotica has confirmed these speculations. Okay. In addition, there's been more proof coming from the likes of William Buckley Jr., who was the founder of the National Review, and a scholar by the name of Camilla Paglia. So I honestly, for everyone's sake who believes, I just, I hope it's not true. Now, this theory I came across, I was doing my research on the Illuminati. So a couple episodes ago, when I did the elusive Illuminati. Now, some people believe that despite the claims of their disillusion in the medieval times, which, as you know, because if you watch that episode, and if you haven't, you should watch it. You know, I don't believe that. You know that I think that there's still some. I think the Illuminati is still active today. Just my opinion. Doesn't have to be everybody's. I just think it is. But the Illuminati, they believe, has solely built itself up with its members placed in the most powerful positions across the world, which is similar to what I said during that episode. But one of the most powerful offices is the Vatican. Think about it. I mean, the Catholic Church is the most powerful corporation in the world. I know it's a religion, but it's really a corporation. Um, I mean, there's prominent members, they're believed to be part of the Illuminati. I do believe that. I think that it makes sense. Um, by design, the Illuminati are said to be very powerful people. So I know when I told you I involved reptilians because they're shapeshifters and whatnot, which still could be true. You never really know. I'm just saying, keep your mind open. And I hope this one is true. It's said that the National Archive, I mean, that the Vatican Archives is home to a time machine. Oh, if only. Not that they let me in, but they say that it was built by an Italian scientist and priest by the name of, the longest name, Father Pellegrino Maria Ernetti. That is quite a name. That's awesome. Now, the people, I mean, the device called the chronovisor apparently allows people to see both the future and the past. So, although there's no proof of it, they are said to be hiding that in the archives, which I'm going to believe it just because honestly, it is so awesome to think about. But the last story I came across, which is actually not a conspiracy theory at all, it's something that's even been confirmed by the Vatican, is the practice of exorcisms. Okay. As much as we'd like to think or believe that these are isolated for thriller movies in Hollywood and whatnot, the truth is the practice is alive and well in the Catholic Church, right? And I'm sure you all know that. Father Gabriel Amorth is a late priest. He died in 2016, who served as the chief exorcist for the Vatican. He served for more than 60 years and is believed to have performed approximately 160,000 exorcisms in that time. Now, he wasn't the only one who performed them. They have been performed by other various popes over the years, and in 2018, BBC reported that the Vatican welcomed 250 priests from across the world to a workshop to learn and go out, set forth to do their own exorcisms. Wow. As a side note, just one thing to mention, there's a movie out right now with Russell Crowe called The Pope's Exorcist. As you can see, the movie thing there, which portrays the life and experiences of Father Amorth. So if you're so inclined and interested in this stuff, I would recommend watching it. But honestly, the bottom line for me here on the Vatican and the archives is anything as powerful as the Catholic Church is it's bound to have secrets, right? We don't need to know them all. It's not that, but they're also going to harness conspiracies. It's just what happens with powerful and secretive, societies, religions. It goes really hand in hand with everything like that. But if you believe in some of these conspiracy theories, great. If you don't, super, doesn't really matter, right? I just wanted to share them with you because I thought they were interesting. And again, I would love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, I hope you are staying happy and healthy and stay weird. Okay? Stay weird. And take care.